Conquérant by Brad Armpit. The Daily Mania is held by Kid with a 53.196. Let's actually see if we got anyone else in here. Let's see where are the other players in here. So M4rii is in 14th position with a 53.648. Quantik just behind her with a 53.654. Then we've got, let's see where if we can find DontCare a little bit here. Does DontCare have a time? Yeah, DontCare is the 27th place with 54.002. He said a little bit earlier on the warm-up that it was his worst map by far, and BCP has only the last Daily Mania right now with a 54.320. So we are about to get underway with the warm-up being actually played. Thank you, Florian. Thank you, Florian9446 for the follow. I'm just gonna mute the alerts right here for now. We'll get to the follows and all the alerts and stuff after the match is all settled, once we get back to the break screen. So, match is done. Well, match is done. Match is about to get started. Let me just update the volume a little bit on the sound. There you go. GLHF, everyone. The match is about to get underway. BCP, M4rii, Quantik, and DontCare. Let's actually take a look at how M4rii fares. German driver from Team Evo. Hey, we switch to follow cam, please. Alright, yeah, forgot about that. Thank you. So, follow cam is now done. So, Quantik and DontCare in the first CP, very first SD. Really well negotiated by all the players now. Quantik and DontCare top 2, then M4rii top 3, and BCP in top 4 right now. And it seems as though M4rii is getting overtaken by BCP, and she's getting left behind pretty quickly here. DontCare in first place, Quantik second, and then BCP in third place. But BCP is trying to make inroads here on Quantik. Let's actually check in here. Yeah, Quantik gets overtaken by BCP before the speed check. 720 kilometers an hour heading into the turnover. Really late entry from DontCare. Really nicely negotiated, but BCP with more speed than DontCare will overtake him potentially into the final section. Here we go at the end of the first round. A little bit of a clip from DontCare. That's going to drop it down a little bit. And now we're seeing BCP heading into first place as, yeah, he's getting, now she's getting overtaken by M4rii actually. And M4rii will get the first blood. 10 points for her with a 54.080. BCP second, Quantik third. And unfortunately for DontCare, that clip did a lot of damage since he actually DNF'd. DC hasn't slept tonight. Oh yeah, that must be pretty early for the Americans out there. Where are you from America is he in particular? I haven't really bothered to check the zones, so... Anyways, round 2 underway. Quantik gets the whole shot after CP1, but DontCare is right in his knees. And yeah, through the first SD we go, nobody touching, but we got Quantik going a little bit wide, so he's going to get penalized immediately, dropping down to P4 after being overtaken by both BCP and M4rii. DontCare touching the inside wall. That's going to be game over for the American driver from Team Evo, and now we're seeing that BCP and Quantik are 1 and 2. M4rii in third place, battling it out with Quantik for second position. Onto the second tube they go. Now onto the speed check they go with around 700 kilometers an hour needed before the speed check. There we go, nicely cleared for everyone here, and now we're seeing everything, how everything goes. Quantik overtaking BCP for first place. M4rii with more speed than BCP will overtake him for second place. Let's see if Quantik is able to actually retain the lead. He's got quite a bit of a buffer, a 10th and a half to M4rii in second place. BCP 2 tenths down in third place, and now we're seeing the final corner. Quantik dropping more speed compared to M4rii. M4rii could potentially snipe him at the line. It's going to be the case. M4rii sniping Quantik for 8 thousandths with a 54.245 to her credit. Quantik second and BCP third. Hello, Div. Hello, in your Shinub as well. Hello, Oxygen. Hello everyone who just joined. Oh, he's actually Eastern. Okay, 8 a.m. for him. Okay, so East America. At least he's not living in Western America. So yeah, that's that would have been awful. So M4rii in first place right now after this CP. Quantik going for a really aggressive inside line right here, and yeah, it seems as though Quantik is remaining in good standings within that round. Although DontCare went for a really aggressive inside line right here after that, before that turnover, and DontCare managed to take the lead. BCP second, then M4rii and Quantik battling it out for third position. Actually, M4rii battling it out for second position and overtaking BCP in the process. And now we'll see if she can make any sort of inroads on DontCare, but it seems as though she got much more speed before the speed check than DontCare. DontCare trying to go for the late turnover entry here, and it seems as though she will be really good. She will be actually making inroads really well here onto DontCare's lead, and it seems as though DontCare will be eaten towards the final wall. Right, we saw that M4rii was able to actually catch a lot of momentum in the final part of the course. Will DontCare be able to resist? No, DontCare will falter for 200ths of a second almost. M4rii first with a 54.300, DontCare second, Quantik third, and BCP in fourth position. Really nice race, around 3 tenths of a gap between first and last place. Heading into the fourth and final round now, will we see a clean sweep from M4rii? That would be a really, that would be pretty sweet to see that on the very first map of this match right now. So, meanwhile, it is Quantik and DontCare in first and second, going for the inside SD. DontCare almost touching the wall here on the inside, but that's okay. He managed to get away with it. Mari third, and BCP making inroads on Mari to get back up into third position. She does, and so does he by overtaking Mari. Then we got DontCare and Quantik in first and second again. DontCare having a bit of an advantage. Quantik with a bit of a wide slide here compared to BCP, so BCP was going to overtake him for second place, and now BCP is making inroads on DontCare's lead. Let's actually check in on the Australian driver from Aurora Racing, and it seems as though BCP's got more speed heading into the turnover and heading into the final, second to final wall ride right now, and BCP is able to overtake DontCare for first position. DontCare in second place, 300 down on BCP. Mari is 2/10 down, so it seems as though the magic will not be repeating for Mari unless, no, BCP will actually win the round here. Second place for DontCare, BCP winning with a 53.956, DontCare second, Mari third, and Quantik fourth position. Double time. Anyways, so we are already done. The first map, round 4 has already been done and dusted, and we're getting into the second map right now, which is going to be Whiplash by Mofeo. And if you're wondering how my English is good for friend sheets, there's practice online gaming and whatnot, so... Anyways, Whiplash by Mofeo. The Dedimania is held by Kid with a 50.026. In terms of the players in the match right now, we're seeing that, let's see if we can actually find anyone. We've got Mari in 19th place with 50.633. Let's see if we got anyone else. We got DontCare in 29th with 50.991. BCP, the only 51 time in the Dedi, might not have been updated there, with 51.037. And Quantik in 25th with 50.718. Actually equal with Snix from Team Evo. Let's actually check in at the fourth, at the score recap after 4 rounds right now. And yeah, we see that Mari has taken the lead with 34 points, BCP second with 23, 17 points for Quantik in third, and 12 for DontCare in fourth. If you're wondering how to get rid of the vote, it's gonna end in end in 1 minute or 2, so don't worry, it will disappear sooner rather than later. So you guys right now are giving a 42% vote percentage to BCP for the win right here. DontCare second place in the standings, in the vote standings with 33%, and Mari and Quantik equal on 13% with 3 votes each. Anyways, the round number 5 is getting underway, which we're spectating DontCare, American driver from Team Evo, on now that his worst map is finally over and done and dusted. Quantik gets the whole shot after the first CP, DontCare in second place, and then Mari and BCP battling it out fiercely for third position. Inside line here for Mari, but it seems as though it will not pay off right now until into the first wall ride as BCP retains third position. Quantik holding a little bit of a gap to DontCare in second place, 800th of a second of a gap between first and second. Then BCP in third and Mari in fourth position. BCP making the contact with the palm tree, and that's going to be game over. Mari inheriting third place, but she is a long way down compared to Quantik and DontCare. DontCare making inroads on Quantik's lead and actually pressuring the Ukrainian driver from Team Speedmania to actually make a mistake heading into the final turnover. Make sure to have enough speed to clear the speed check right now. Ooh, that was a little bit just for DontCare, but DontCare is going to have much more momentum heading into the final corner, and the finish line will be DontCare who snipes him for 100th of a second. 50.884 the final time for DontCare in first place, Quantik second, and Mari third. BCP having done a DNF, yeah, it was a really hard topic that we saw from BCP in the previous round. Let's hope that the Australian driver will be able to actually get back into his stride and actually recover from that early mistake, because we know that making mistakes like that early in the matches could be really devastating on the mentality and the mental state, sorry, of a player. Meanwhile, BCP seems as though he is trying to make that happen as he took temporary command of the round, but Quantik managed to overtake him back for the first position. Quantik and BCP first and second, then DontCare and Mari in third and fourth position. DontCare in third place, getting a little bit left behind by the rest of the pack, around 2/10 down on Quantik, the leader, and Mari is even further behind, half a second down, and even a second down. She's actually DNF, so that's going to be no points scored for Mari. Quantik and BCP in first and second, DontCare in third. Let's actually see if BCP is able to make inroads on Quantik's lead. Oh no, Quantik will actually be able to hold him off, and it's going to be the one-round win for Quantik with a 50.928. A BCP second, and DontCare in third place. And Mari saying that this is not her map today. She still retains the lead with 38 points, but she could see Quantik and BCP grow bigger and bigger in her mirrors. 5 points of a gap between Mari and Quantik in second place. And yeah, BCP is 9 points behind the leader, but yeah, BCP could potentially be in for something really good on this map and actually claw the gap back to Mari and actually burn up a fight for the first position right now. Meanwhile, it is BCP who gets the whole shot in front of DontCare and Mari, and Quantik was the one to falter here in this start section, and now we're seeing that the Ukrainian is kind of suffering a bit, being 4/10 down on the leading pack. Let's actually see if there's any error up front. No, DontCare and BCP battling it out for first. Mari a little bit further behind in third position, having a bit of a low-meter race right now, around a 10.5 down on BCP in the lead right now. BCP and DontCare, the battle rages for the lead position right now. It seems that the BCP has a slight advantage of around 300ths of a second compared to DontCare. Heading into the final speed check, a 10th of a gap right now, and BCP will get the round win with this one. BCP with a 50.660, DontCare second, Mari third, and Quantik in fourth. So, Mari retains the lead with 42 points, 39 points for BCP, who snatches past Quantik for second place, and 36 points for Quantik in second, and yeah, 10 points of a gap between first and last. 32 points for DontCare in fourth position. As we head into round number 8 and the final round of this first rotation on Whiplash, it seems as though Quantik managed to get the whole shot after the first and second CP onto this speed slide right now. Everything is well done, but BCP having more momentum than DontCare will overtake him for second place and potentially make short work of Quantik into the next two right now and the next wall ride. Yeah, BCP is vroom vroom right now, and he is actually making really good progress as he took the lead from Quantik. Quantik is half a 10th down on BCP already. DontCare is around a 10th down, but DontCare has managed to make managed to spot a mistake on Quantik's part right here, and he will be able to sneak past him, but he's got much more speed than BCP even, so that's going to be interesting to see as Mari makes a mistake, and that's going to be DontCare. Oh, DontCare nosediving, that's going to be profiting Quantik surely, as BCP will cross the line in first place. Quantik will snipe him at the line after that huge nosedive from DontCare. 6,000th of a second between second and third. Quantik second, DontCare third, and unfortunately for Mari, it will not be a point score, and it will be a lead change as BCP takes the lead with 49 points. And as we head into the very third map, yeah, the Quantik's nosedive, that was pretty unfortunate. Yeah, that jump was ripped. So, next map is Bike It by Cyrox. So, Bike It by Cyrox, dead in the held by Mudda with a 45.197, which he dropped during the winner bracket final. In terms of the other players that are playing this match, Mari is in 14th place with a 45.671. Then we got, let's actually see if we got any other people on the top page right here. It seems as though we don't. Let's see, DontCare 22nd with 45.868. Equal with Quantik in 21st, and then we've got BCP 24th with a 45.893. Quick score recap after 8 rounds played. BCP almost halfway there, 49 points for him in first place. Quantik second, equal with Mari with 42 points each, and DontCare fourth with 36. Yep, he actually bugged. He actually bugged at the jump with a huge at the final speed check with a huge nosedive. Before the final wall ride, which pretty much wrecked his entire run, as he was actually taking the lead away from BCP, but in the end he got snatched back up by him due to that nosedive, as well as Quantik, who sniped him for third place for 6,000ths. Anyway, GLHF guys, we've got the round underway right now, and here we go. Quantik currently sitting in second place equal, as I said, with Mari with 42 points, but right now the leader is BCP with 49. Little right trick on behalf of BCP, even though it's Quantik who will get the very nice start, and BCP will do the pinball. Right here, and that will be game over for BCP, our leader, and we will assist to a lead change surely after that huge mistake from Team Aurora Racing's driver. Meanwhile, it is Quantik from Speedmania in first place in front of Evo, Mari, and DontCare in second and third. Quantik touching the inside. Mari will inherit the lead in front of her teammate DontCare. And right now we're seeing that Mari is trying to bring as much as she can to keep in front, but DontCare is reeling her in relentlessly, and DontCare will overtake her into the final wall ride. But no, actually Mari would not have any of it. It's going to be over to the finish line to decide. It will be DontCare who snipes her for 100th of a second with a 46.224. Mari in second place. So, BCP retains the lead as a result of that, but Mari is now 1 point behind, is only 1 point behind BCP on 48. Then DontCare third on 46. And yeah, it will be interesting to see how the battle for first place will shake up, as there are now 3 people, all 4 people are within 10 points of being halfway towards the finalist stages, as Quantik makes a huge mistake on the outside. That's something I've never seen, going too far outside and yeah, clipping the wall in the process, and that's game over for Quantik already, as BCP takes the lead convincingly. DontCare in second place. Where is Mari? Mari is in third, gaining distance a little bit. 4 tenths down on BCP in first place, then 2 tenths further down from BCP, we find 2 tenths down from BCP, we find DontCare in second place. He's not going to be able to reel him in. BCP is heading towards a round win right here, and he's going to be telling King his points tally to 59 with a time of 45.938. DontCare second, Mari third, and Quantik, unfortunately for him, after that huge bonk before this first CP, that will be a DNF. As we head to round number 3 on Bikets, round 11 on this particular match. Mari with a really good start. Quantik having a little bit of a dodgy landing here. It's going to be BCP who gets actually the pinball effect, and that will be game over again for Aurora Racing's driver. Mari full stop picking. That's going to be DNF for the one of the 2 Evo drivers, and now it's DontCare and Quantik. And Quantik, having made an early mistake, is already way far down compared to DontCare. He's already half a second down even compared to DontCare. DontCare is now just alone in the lead, in command, and all he has to do is to bring this one home to get 10 valuable points that would actually propel him back to a shared third place. No, actually, that would actually propel him back in the lead, since BCP has DNF'd, and that will be the 10-pointer for DontCare with a 46.047. Quantik in second place. And DontCare will move up to 62 points and take the lead from BCP as a result of that. Stonks for DontCare as we head into the 12th round here, and the 4th and final round on this first rotation of Bikets. Meanwhile, as the standings right now, it is DontCare who has a little bit of a 3-point, he has a 3-point gap, 3-point buffer to BCP in second place. BCP going really right on the outside. If DontCare make the early mistakes, so we're going to see another lead change surely if BCP doesn't make a mistake right now. BCP and Mari in first and second, Quantik in third, and we see Quantik making a much better maintaining better contact with the road right here to overtake Mari for second place, and even BCP for the lead right now. BCP falling down to second place, but he's remaining within that right group right now with within around 100th of a second. But now with a poor entry to the wall right into the clip, that's going to be game over for BCP. There's going to be a lead change potentially, as Quantik is in first place, Mari in second place. Will Mari be able to actually snipe him at the line? Yes, he will be able to overtake him, and the final turnover, and Mari will be able to cross the line with a 46.060. Quantik in second place. And as a result of that, Mari will go into a shared lead situation with her teammate DontCare, as both have 62 points each. BCP is now down to third place with 59, and Quantik is now in fourth place with 54 points as we head into the 4th map for today's match, which is going to be Survive by Zeroja. Survive by Zeroja. The Daddy Mania is held by Mutta with a 51.698. You can already see that we do have DontCare in 24th spot in the Daddy Mania with a 52.218. Mari in 27th with a 52.241. In terms of the other drivers, let's see, we got BCP in 17th place with a 52.128. And for Quantik, he's in 21st place with 52.181. After 12 rounds played, here is the here is the score recap after 12 rounds played. So DontCare and Mari in the shared lead situation, 62 points each after 12 rounds. BCP third with 59, and Quantik fourth with 54. Is the sound balanced, by the way, for you guys? Because I see sometimes the VU meter kind of going apeshit on my OBS, so I hope you guys can actually hear the hear the game clearly, and my voice clearly here. So if sometimes it gets a little bit covered, don't hesitate to tell me, because I have no return, and it's a little bit complicated to do that without any feedback audio. Audio all good? Okay, thank you, Sounds. Thank you to everyone who just joined the stream. There we go, round 13 underway. We're going to be spectating Mari for this round. Mari having made some good inroads, really, for getting back into a shared lead situation with their teammate DontCare with 62 points each at this and in this start. It seems as though Team Evo is doing really strongly here with Mari and DontCare in first and second place right now. And yeah, it seems as though that will continue to be that way as BCP is down in third and Quantik in fourth position. Although Quantik has much more speed than Mari, who made a huge mistake going really wide onto the speed slide, and she will be demoted down to fourth position instantly as BCP also took the lead from DontCare in the process. And Quantik with a very much insider line compared to DontCare will move back up to P2, but no, actually DontCare is continuing to resist, entering into the tube and into the turnover right now. And we're seeing that it's a fierce battle for second place. Meanwhile, BCP in the lead isn't come on, and he's sailing away. A tenth and a half of a second between himself and the second place battle between Quantik and DontCare. Quantik is able to actually resist DontCare's assaults right now, and it will be BCP who will win the round in front of Quantik with a time of 52.131. Quantik second, DontCare third, and Mari in fourth place. Mari had a really good run. And a really good start, but unfortunately she made a really huge mistake at the very second speed slide just after the turnover, going really wide and dropping a lot of speed in the process. And we are back up to BCP being in the lead with 69 points. Nice. DontCare second with 66, Mari third with 65, and 60 points for Quantik in fourth. We're back to within 10 points between first and last place right now. Mari and DontCare already leading the charge. Let's see if Mari is will make the same mistake again at the exit of the turnover. The right speed slide, which cost her so much in the last round, but actually it's Quantik who will actually falter in first place, and BCP with a much more top line compared to Mari will actually fight for the lead right now. Mari in first place, BCP second, DontCare in third. Will DontCare be able to make any inroads on the BCP's advantage over for second place right now? We're seeing that from the point of view of the American driver for Team Evo. Mari in first place, BCP second. BCP with much more speed than Mari, potentially entering the final low ride. Is he going to be able to snipe her at the finish line? Mari trying to resist as much as he can, but it seems as though it will be enough for Mari to score the round win right here with a 52.224. BCP second and DontCare in third. As for Quantik, he's able to actually rally the finish line this time with a 58.190 after that huge stoppage, but he still is able to score in some points regardless. And so, with a really good round, it will be Mari who will get back to a shared lead situation, this time with BCP, 75 points each for both BCP and Mari. DontCare is in third place with 70 points, 63 points for Quantik in fourth, as we head into the third round onto Survive by Zeroja. And Quantik and DontCare and Mari made a huge start, first, second, and third. Where's BCP? Did BCP DNF? No, he is actually way far down. He completely faltered at the start already, and he's finding himself half a second down at the first CP. That's unheard of from what I've seen. DontCare going really inside line, really right now, and yeah, it's his DontCare, Mari in first and second, and Quantik in third place. Let's actually check in on the Ukrainian driver from Speedmania with a much insider line compared to Mari, but is not able to actually make inroads on her advantage on second place right now. DontCare going for a really early entry to the tube and turnover, really nicely negotiated by the American driver. And now we're heading into the final loop and the final roll ride, and it seems as though Mari has dropped much more speed compared to Quantik, and Quantik will be able to potentially snipe her at the finish line. We'll see if Mari is able to resist, but yeah, she will be able to resist. DontCare will win with a 52.267. Mari second, Quantik third, and BCP is still remaining in that with fourth position. He was able to actually get back into contention with a .666. Okay, this stream is cursed already. So Mari will retake the will be in the lead in front of his her teammate DontCare. 81 points for Mari, 80 for DontCare, 78 for BCP. So the battle is still raging on for first place with only 3 points of a gap between the first three drivers. So yeah, it is going to be really interesting to see as we head into round number 16 already, fourth and final round of this first rotation of Survive by Zeroja, as we see DontCare taking the lead temporarily, although it is BCP will get the first place, and Mari making a huge mistake at the exit of that turnover. That will be a DNF for her, unfortunately. BCP first, DontCare second. BCP trying to stretch the pack a little bit right now. Quantik in third place is going to try to, as much as he can, to get back to that lead group right now. The BCP is trying to check out as much as possible. DontCare in second place, making inroads on him. 2 tenths down further down, with a tenth further down from DontCare, we find Quantik in third place, and now we're seeing that BCP will be able to resist and actually clinch the round win after round number 1. Round number 4 on Survive will be the one with the 52.056. DontCare second, Quantik third, and unfortunately for Mari, that will be a DNF after that early mistake. Really nice time by BCP as well, with that low 52, improving his Deadly Mania record, as a matter of fact, as we are going to head into the 5th and final map for this very first rotation, which is going to be Shadow of Myself by Maffeo. Shadow of Myself by Maffeo then. Kid detains the Deadly Mania record in rounds with a 50.998. we're seeing that Quantik is in 27th in the daily main with a 52.008. Then as far as the other players go, we've got BCP in 15th place with a 51.654. We also see that Mari is in 16th place with a 51.674. And as for DontCare, if we got a time, nope, we don't have a time for DontCare here, or I might have not seen it and I'm just blind, but I don't see a time for DontCare here. So, quick score recap after 16 rounds. 88 points for BCP in first place, 86 for DontCare in second place, 81 for Mari in third, and 71 for Quantik in fourth. There are all players have the chance to potentially close it out on this map and actually get third place. Quantik is going to have the most work to do, as he's going to have to do 4 consecutive denials for against BCP, DontCare, and Mari. BCP is the one with the easiest job. He's only got one round win and 1 fourth place finish to get against finalists, and then win the finalist round to get into first place. DontCare, same thing, except that he's going to be needing at least a third place for him, and for Mari, she's going to have to deny every single time. So, GLHF everyone, this could be the decisive map for deciding who will continue the adventure into the lower bracket. We'll be spectating the leader currently, which is BCP with 88 points. BCP with a really good start, hanging into the first turnover right now, and yeah, very first checkpoint. It is a whole shot for BCP, or around 600ths of a second in front of Quantik in second place. But it seems as though Quantik has a much inside line compared to BCP. BCP will actually fall the jump. The first speed check, that's already pretty much game over for right now. It will be the potentially the fear of winning that struck BCP here. So DontCare will inherit the lead in front of Quantik, and Mari in third position will be seeking to actually do as much as he can to actually reel Quantik in and get that second place to get those valuable points. And it seems as though she's got much more speed after that dirt transition compared to Quantik, and she will be back up to the second place. But she has got nothing to do here. No answer for DontCare, who's leading this race with around the 3/10 buffer to his teammate. And now it will be the final speed check, and DontCare will win the round with a 52.203. Mari second and Quantik third. Hello Hypershaver, hello everyone who just joined the stream, hello, and yeah, DontCare will be back up in the lead with 96 points. All he needs is a third place finish to get into finalist mode and yeah, have a shot at actually securing himself another spot, another match into the lower bracket, sorry, as we're seeing that, yeah, it is Quantik and Mari in first and second, and DontCare has made a huge mistake already in the, yeah, DontCare is turtled. Apparently Pixel hit for DontCare, so that's at the end of the game for the end of the round already for DontCare, as BCP is way far down in third place. Mari and Quantik are battling it out fiercely for the lead right now. It is Quantik who has the advantage with around 400ths of a second in front of Mari in second place, but a really wide wall right here for Quantik is going to penalize him immediately, as Mari has got much taller line this time around, heading into the tube, and Mari will be retaking first place easily from the hands of Quantik. And now Quantik is going to have to do as much as he can, but he's already a 10th and a half down and into the final part, and Mari will be going to the final speed check and take that round win with a 51.957, Quantik second, BCP third, and a DNF unfortunately for DontCare. And so Mari will be up to 97 and actually take the lead for 1 point from his teammate, from her teammates DontCare with 96, 92 points for BCP in third, and Quantik with 81 points in fourth. He's still got a lot of work to do, but with those mistakes coming from the people that are closest to the finalist stages, that could be potentially the cue for Quantik to actually rise and shine, as he could take the lead temporarily, albeit from BCP. BCP first, Quantik second, Mari third, and DontCare in fourth position. Quantik is dropping down really fast at the entry into the tube, and now second place for Mari right now is hers, and BCP is getting reeled in slowly but surely about Mari. Let's see if the Aurora Racing driver is able to actually keep it together, and he's got a much better line compared to Mari. Mari will full stop picking the pole. That's game over for Mari. BCP will have a 3/10 of a second buffer between him and Quantik in second place, DontCare in third place, and we're going to be seeing the final speed check coming in, and that's going to be a really good scenario since we're going to be heading into the double finalist situation for that first place. BCP taking the win, Quantik second, and DontCare most importantly third. DontCare with 96 points already is going on to the 100-point mark, and we are going to see a double finalist situation between BCP and DontCare, as we're going to be heading into heading into round number 20. So after 20 rounds of full map rotation, either BCP or DontCare have the chance to close it out, unless Mari is able to actually keep it together and pull something up from out from their sleeve and potentially get into a triple finalist situation for the first place, or maybe could Quantik make something happen. Quantik, meanwhile, had took the temporary lead, and he had a really bad landing, not as much speed at the exit of the wall ride compared to M4rii. M4rii will take the lead as a result of that. BCP in second place. DontCare is already DNF, so he made a mistake earlier on that we haven't caught on camera, and so it will be up to M4rii to actually deny BCP this time around and potentially give DontCare a second chance for the finalist status confirmation. Right now, M4rii is holding steadfast right now in first place, around the 10.5 to 2/10 gap to BCP in second place, heading into the final part, the final speed check coming up. That should be a formality for M4rii as we head into a triple finalist situation, with M4rii clinching the round with the 51.890, BCP second, Quantik at third. So, triple finalist after 20 rounds in a full map rotation. That is absolutely amazing. The fight is not over yet for this first place. There are 3 people in finalists, but only 2 will be able to continue into the tournament as we're heading back into the first map, which was Conquérant by Brad Armpit. And this would be the downfall for DontCare, because DontCare said earlier on during the warm-up before we went live that it was his worst map by far. So this could be the downfall and potentially the final spell cast on DontCare's chances on continuing the tournament. BCP's worst map as well. So yeah, we could potentially see some big heartbreak for these players, as Quantik and M4rii could potentially be set to reel these guys in and actually snipe them both for the 2 places that are left in the lower bracket. So, quick recap of the scores after 20 rounds played. BCP, DontCare, and M4rii are in a triple finalist situation. 2 of them have the chance to get further into the lower bracket. Then Quantik is in 4th place with 91, but he was actually able to win a few rounds here on Conquérant, so he might be able to actually pull something out of pull a really great run out of his sleeve and actually get into a quadruple finalist here and end the round and make sure that the match ends in around 3 rounds time. Meanwhile, DontCare and M4rii will cross the line. DontCare scoring a 53.724, 754, sorry, with DontCare improving his PB as a matter of fact. And here we go. Good luck. The triple finalist is finally here. Time to shine for each and every one of these players, especially Quantik, who's going to have a lot of work to do to deny those players. The Ukrainian driver from Team Speed Mania is going to have a tall ordeal, that of denying BCP, M4rii, and DontCare to get back into the fight to continue staying alive in the tournament. And it seems as though Quantik has done a really good job at the start, but he dropped a lot of momentum in that wall ride, so he will get demoted down to 4th place with DontCare and BCP in 1st and 2nd, M4rii 3rd. Quantik is down to 4th right now. Let's see if BCP or DontCare make him any mistake right now. It seems as though DontCare and BCP are still battling it out fiercely for 1st place. Right now, it's DontCare who has the advantage. Let's actually check in on the perspective from the pursuer, and BCP will be dead after clutching that inside wall at the speed check. And DontCare will inherit the lead, a pretty comfortable lead here, and that's going to be pretty much game over unless DontCare has a catastrophic failure at the end, very much like Muda had yesterday, but it seems as though it will not be on the cards for DontCare, and you can actually potentially put GG in chat. Let's actually see the final corner. It's pretty much good. DontCare will continue into the lower bracket. GG for DontCare, and we have now 1 more place up for grabs, and BCP is gonna have to this time keep it together to continue his chance into the lower bracket. We're gonna have to see how everything goes for the Team Aura Racing driver, as he will have to fight it out against M4rii and Quantik. Quantik is on his last legs. He's gonna have to potentially pull a great run out of his ass, if I do say so myself, to actually get back into contention. It seems as though Quantik held the lead really well against BCP after that very first wall ride, not repeating the mistake from last time where he dropped a ton of momentum. M4rii is already out of the picture with around 3/10 of a gap between herself and BCP in 2nd place, and Quantik still retaining the lead in front of BCP, 10.5 compared to the Aura Racing driver going too far on the left side, and that's going to be the casting spell for Quantik, and BCP will inherit the lead as a result of that. Will M4rii be able to actually make something happen? She's trying to reel her in as soon as she can, but it seems as though BCP will not be able to be caught up right here. He will be gifted on freaking silver plate this round here for BCP. It will be the GG potentially, unless a catastrophic failure to finish. No, 54.491 for BCP will be the GG for him. He will be continuing alongside DontCare in the lower bracket, and unfortunately for M4rii and Quantik, the adventure ends there for both of these players. So, final results for the round 1 of the lower bracket, it is as follows. DontCare in 1st place, BCP 2nd, both will continue the lower bracket, whereas M4rii and Quantik are eliminated from the FullSpeed League Glitched Edition.